So Olivia, I'm 54 and going through, I don't know where I am, perimenopause or menopause, whatever, but I'm on estrogen replacement treatment because I couldn't do without it. What's it like to never have it and get it?
Well, it's been quite a journey. The first 2 years I was on estrogen, the very first thing that happened to me was around the 3-month mark, and I learned how bad boys smell. I had no idea, and it changed me. But then I lost all my upper body strength. I lost muscle mass to my entire body. For some reason, I only put on weight right here in the hip side buttocks kind of area. I now have these stupid wings right here. My lung capacity is 3/4 of what it used to be. My red blood cell count's half of what it used to be. I've shrunk an inch and a half because the discs in between the vertebrae are less on a woman than they are on a man. My skin is thinner, so I cut easier. I bruise easier. My pores are smaller, so I sweat less. Because I sweat less, we have drier skin, so we have to moisturize all the time. Especially in the wintertime, we get really dry skin. But the two things that rocked my world the most in my transition is my bookends was the loss of my white male privilege that I had no idea that I possessed until it went away, and the other is the female brain. And so many people so many people believe that men are born with men's brains and women are born with women's brains. And the fact of the matter is we all have a brain, and it reacts based on what hormone is there. And so 2 years on estrogen, I went to an endocrinologist, and she said, "How's everything going, Olivia?" And I said, "No, ma'am. No, ma'am." And she's like, "What?" I said, "No, ma'am." And she's like, "Most people, they've had all their surgeries. They've been on estrogen a couple years. They're in a good place. They're kind of getting acclimated. They're usually in a good spot. What's going on?" I said, "I think there's something wrong with my brain." And she's like, "What?" I said, "I think my brain is broken." And she's like, "Explain that to me." And I said, "Well, I used to be able to look at this bag and think of this bag and nothing but this bag. And now I look at this bag and I looked inside and there's some really cool candles and trail mix and all kinds. You think Julie thinks I think she's fat? Because yesterday I said her jeans were tight, but I meant they were look good because not because she's, she met that new guy Mark online. He's kind of a dweeb and I don't like him, but this is my best friend. So I did pay the insurance. So anyway, I got to kind of support her and shit, I left the clothes in the dryer. But anyway, so I just kind of go along with it. And so she starts dying laughing at me. And I'm like, "Why are you laughing at me, honey?" And she's like, "It's female multitasking. It's what women do." And I was like, "Son of a bitch, you mean this never shuts off ever?" And she's like, "No, honey, ever." It's the only thing I miss about pre-transition is the ability to take a problem and set it down and never think of it ever again until some woman comes and reminds me that I forgot to tighten a handrail on the back deck that I told her I was going to do 6 months ago. And so it has changed everything. The biggest problem we have in the trans community is they see us in drag queens as same. They see us as men in wigs, and that's the biggest problem. That's why they say they don't want men in sports, and that's why they see all these and going into the bathroom and all kinds of other things. But we're not men. We have transitioned, and there's nothing about me that's male anywhere. So.
Yeah. That's great.
Oh, wait a minute. There's nothing about me that's male anywhere. Let's drink to that.
Drink to that.
All right.
I am
Welcome to
down with
multitasking.
Yes.
Okay. And the end.